They gave the honor to be only number 3 in the list. Because they understand the significance of the revolution that will happen on the Temple Mount when they will be removed. And I say it very clearly. I read the book, what I need more than this. Once that they are removed from the Temple Mount, the Islam age in Jerusalem and in the land is over. Actually all over the world, and they know it very well. This is the reason that they hold it so strong. So they put me number 1, and number 2 they put Kahane, Rabbi Kahane. You know this name? And it was in the year 1990. He was supposed to go to the States for a speaking tour. And I was supposed to go later also for a speaking tour of my movement. And the Israeli FBI warned Kahane not to go because he's number 2 in the list. And they really killed him in New York. They shot him and killed him in New York. But since they put me on number 1 on the list, never before I felt so safe. Never before they were so afraid from the faithful movement and from the Spirit of God that follows us.
I loved your testimony about how God appeared to you and the things that He did to protect you. Are you hearing those kinds of testimonies from our young Israeli soldiers today?
Some years ago, we heard in the news about the menorah being requested to be returned. I think this was a time when there was some peace talks between the head rabbi in Israel and Rome, the papacy. Do you have any information on that as to why? I understand it was refused and said they didn't have it. Why would they have requested? Was there some information that they had, that they felt this artifact, this holy object was still in the hands of the Vatican? Do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, actually, it was a letter that I sent to the Pope in Rome. And I told him, you have an opportunity to choose one of 2. You know, the temple is about to be rebuilt in Jerusalem, and you have the menorah, the 7 candles menorah of the temple, and other articles of the temple. Please, you have the opportunity to send them back to Jerusalem, to be in the 3rd temple. And this is a privilege that you will have. If you will not do it by a free will, God is going to help you to do it. He did not respond. And but you think that I gave up? No. Now is a new Pope, and I'm going to send him again a letter. And I will not leave them to be popes in silence until they will return back the articles and the menorah that, you know, travelers in the early ages and in the Middle Ages saw them in the basement of the Vatican. And later, especially after the foundation of the State of Israel, they hide it. They even don't deny that they have it. They just don't respond. And we know that they have it. You know, on the Arch of Titus, it appears, Titus that they destroyed the second temple in the year 70 CE and built a victory arch, a gate victory in Rome. And on the arch, he designed the menorah and the other articles exactly as he saw them when Israeli slaves are carrying them in the streets of Rome. And one day, it was 2 years ago, I sent my daughter to the Arch of Titus. And I told her, go to the arch and stand in the front of the design of the menorah and the articles and speak to Titus, where he is now, and tell him, Titus, Titus, where are you? You destroyed the temple. Where are you now? You disappeared from the stage of the history. Titus, Titus, you know Israel that you destroyed is again a nation, and the temple of you destroyed is about to be rebuilt. And she went and she did it, and it is a part of the history of our time. Titus, Titus, he is considered in the history of Israel as a great evil.